Avery.
Yo, look!
Alright, here we go. Let's see, what are we getting?
Okay, here we go.
Or cannot swipe.
Alright, kind of sad.
I don't know what that is.
Damn, a torch.
Pitbull!
That's my goal! That's my goal!
Alright, last
Who
one.
is that?
Is that the mask?
Weasel? I love the saturation. I couldn't tell what half of them are. The only ones I could tell were the Pokemon were Tip-Up and Weasel. When they have fat hits.
Oh shit.
My favorite Avery Pikachu recovery was when they just beat straight down. Just off, they were just off stage, and they just fucking rip straight down. In bracket. In bracket. They go to the ledge, they ended up just holding straight down and just went completely down with Pikachu. That's like 20% too. Okay.
Alright. I got my avoidance set finally. So I keep going. I almost got a second show in the set. What's in
I just lock in. You put bubble. You didn't fight my minion logo last time. My minion was just a little bit.
Your Min-Min, you played Joker game 1 and then Min-Min for the rest of the set.
Yeah, my minion was a logo. Patrick, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Min-Min takes a couple days for me to understand, for me to lock in how to play her. She does not function like any other character.
She doesn't, you're right.
So I play a real character in the set, like Joker, like game 1.
Yeah.
And then I have to spend the other 2 days figuring out how to play Min-Min because I can't use short top end.
Well, then fucking play Min-Min from the get-go.
I didn't want to.
I mean, I wouldn't want to.
I didn't want you to. I didn't want you to.
If that was my main, I wouldn't want to play it. Right?
I want you to feel that. Feel evil just It's a day of love.
You started talking to me during the start of game 5, and I just turned my headphones into noise cancellation mode because I'm like, bro, quit talking to me. Quit yapping about the fact that I played the handheld Sonic games. You're telling me something. Tell me something about how if you played the ports on the GBA, no wonder you hated Sonic.
Well, yeah, that's like a reasonable thing to say.
I mean, yeah, but when you kept on talking for 45 seconds when I wasn't responding at the start of game 5.
Well, I didn't need you to respond.
I
Actually, it's not.
know.
Weston, what are your thoughts on Patrick not liking Sonic Heroes?
I mean, I could see that.
I told him that's a rough one. Sometimes it just does not like it.
I mean, that was like also when I was like well before I had concepts in my head of like what beats a game.
So yeah, Sonic Heroes.
What is going on?
A kind of a game, like I told you. Like it's fun, and then sometimes the game will just rocket you down into the depths of hell because you can legislating around and the game doesn't like it.
Yeah, that was like when I was 7 or 9. Like when I liked every video game that I played at that point. I couldn't tell you why, but I liked all of them.
I mean, your hatred for Sonic was so strong.
Yes.
It broke through
No,
your
literally, I did not start hating Sonic until I will admit I was one of those kids that was like, I don't know, fucking watched Aaron Hansen play Sonic 06 and was like, yeah, he's right. He's right. He's right.
I'm fine with people saying like the bad Sonic games are bad, but I just think it's crazy that Aaron Hansen was like, there are no good 3D Sonic games. I think that's like a crazy statement. Like I can understand if you don't like them, but saying none of them are good.
That's crazy. But he was also saying that like 7 games ago. Like he was saying that before Mania. So there was less games.
He was saying that in the time when Sonic Generation came out in 2011.
He also didn't play Generation.
They played it recently.
Yeah.
But even then, he still said some Sonic games.
Yeah. There is definitely a lot of that going on where it's like he conflated not understanding how the game works with this game plus me to talk about PCs.
Yeah, it's just like.
Cody also pissed people off by saying.
Yeah, it's because he just went on Twitter and was like, Sonic sucks as a franchise. And then everybody was like, everybody got mad.
I do think that for how many fucking second, third, fourth, fifth, 17th chances the Sonic franchise has been given
little bit after 06, and then like after Sonic Forces came out. Those are the only two I can like definitively say, yeah, the franchise was going to die if like a really good game didn't come out of it. But like Sonic 06 was offset by Sonic Unleashed coming out 2 years later.
Also, fucking
Sonic
06 was also a fucking platinum seller.
Yeah, it's because
Because it was marketed.
it was marketed really well. Because it was marketed, it was going to be like a big reboot of the franchise. It was supposed to. They were trying to capture the Sonic Adventure style. They were trying to
Fully
capture
up and out.
there hadn't been a Sonic Adventure like in since Shadow the Hedgehog, and like Shadow the Hedgehog was alright.
What year was that? Was that like
The
the 4? Okay.
Sonic
I remember seeing the commercials for that as a kid and wanting that game.
Sonic.
Shadow.
Yeah, Shadow was it was an okay game. It was like it was more like it was more of trying
Let's
to
give Sonic a gun, but not actually give Sonic a gun.
Sonic can't even really understand things. He also has a voice line where
It is the
he
major-
says shit.
It is the Majora's Mask.
Basically, yeah. They were trying to be like darker and like different with it because Sam Shepard's his band.
And uses the same engine as Sonic.
No, it's the same engine as Sonic.
I just want a game where like Sonic and Shadow are talking, and it's one of those like mini games where they're at odds with each other. And Sonic just goes, "Why don't you just shut the fuck up, Shadow?" Like
We could have had that in Sonic and Shadow 05. It was rated E10+.
Shadow, you should shut the fuck up.
Sonic said shit in the time. He said shit. And then we got the fun lines that was damn for chaotic. I think my favorite Shadow voice line in it is he says this is like candy from a baby, which is fine by me. It's so funny, dude. It's so funny, dude.
How fucking amoral he is.
It's so funny, dude.
Just so you know, I'm okay with stealing.
I'm
from the
okay
young.
with stealing candy from children.
I'm
It's
morally
like-
gray at
because
best.
It's only on the evil like flavor. And I think my favorite part is that if you do like majority good through the whole game, and then at the like second to last mission you decide to side with the black arms, Sonic's just like, Shadow, why are you siding with the evil alien? And Shadow's just like, I'm not siding with them because I'm evil.
Is that game
siding
3?
with them because you're fucking annoying,
2?
Sonic. And Sonic's just like, and then Sonic's just like, yeah, I can understand that. It's so funny. It's such a funny game because it has like the different routes you can go with it, whether you're like evil or neutral or good. And it's like branching timeline. There's 372
Unique playthroughs.
unique different like routes you could do.
Yeah.
So you could play Shadow 05 for every single
No
game.
one has ever called it Shadow 05.
Actually, because the game's just called Shadow the Hedgehog. And Sonic 06 is called Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah, I know that much, but Sonic, at least there's multiple different Sonic the Hedgehog games to where, like, I get
Yeah, but it's like if you just mentioned
what other
Shadow
Shadow fucking video games are
Shadow
there?
Generation.
Okay.
And how long did that take?
Yeah.
The thing is, if you just like are talking about like Shadow the Hedgehog, and then just say Shadow the Hedgehog, people are gonna be like, oh, you're talking about the character? And people are just like, would you rather just say Shadow the Hedgehog on a
There's a difference between like talking about a character and talking about a title of a game. Like there's clear context clues that tell the difference between what I'm talking about.
Okay, so what am I gonna say next? I like
Shadow the
when
Hedgehog.
Shadow the Hedgehog. What am I gonna say next?
I'm just gonna listen to what you
No,
say.
I liked when guess what I'm gonna say? Am I gonna say something about
That's
the
so
character or the game?
stupid because
I like when
there's
Shadow the
enough
Hedgehog.
context clues to where you should be able to figure out without having to make that distinction.
I love when Shadow the Hedgehog. Am I gonna say something about the character? Or the game?
I love Shadow the Hedgehog.
That's such a stupid.
Am I talking about the game or the character?
That's such a
I love
stupid
Shadow the Hedgehog.
fucking point. That's such, because
Shadow
you're
on
gonna
Hedgehog.
finish your thought,
Okay, Okay,
And
from
then
now
you
on,
use the rest of your
from now on, I will refer to it as Shadow the Hedgehog for the PS2, Xbox, and GameCube.
You're being so fucking pedantic for no reason.
How it feels to rage your friend and it works. It's that fucking Stephen A. Smith. That Stephen A. Smith picture where he's like this. Like
Smith.
yeah, Stephen A. Smith. I love sexual assault too. That's my favorite game.
I love when he's talking about child pornography free.
Yes! I love child porn 2077.
Oh yeah.
Child porn Edge Runners was such a good show. Dude, what are you gonna get from Poppers tonight? I think I'm gonna go pick up myself up some nice food.
My favorite Canadian philosophical Jordan basketball Peterson.
I can't believe I realized that the last name fucking Ed Jordan.
Do you guys know that the B in Michael B. Jordan stands for basketball?
That's great.
And then you have Michael Basketball Jordan Basketball Peterson.
They were bred for that. Also, that's the only really funny joke in Space Jam 2 is the captain says I found Michael Jordan and they're like I didn't see like wearing Air Jordans and then it hangs up and it's Michael B. Jordan. He's like, what? He's like, what's up, guys? I'm like, that's the wrong Michael Jordan.
What?
I think Daphne
Is
might
he old enough to where we can be mad at his parents for doing that?
Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah. Or was it like he was born as Michael Jordan?
Fucking my upbeat just turns every movement into a spike.
Well, he was fun.